Hello, today my name is Emma, and today we're gonna continue Magic Tree House, Book 12, Polar Bears Past Bedtime.
And you already read?
And I already
Chapter 2.
Chapter 1.
Uh-huh.
And a few pages of Chapter 2.
So we're gonna continue.
So we're gonna continue this. It must be early spring now, said Jack. There's snow, but the sky is a little white. He turned the page. There was a picture of a man wearing a hood coat with fur trim. Look at this guy, said Jack. He showed Annie the picture. We need his coat, said Annie. Yeah, said Jack. Listen to this. He read aloud. This seal hunter wears sealskin clothing to protect him from icy winds. Before modern times, negative people.
Native.
Native.
Đúng rồi.
People of American
Of
the American
slow down.
Of the American
No, look at the word again.
Of the Arctic lived by hunting seals, caribou, polar bears, and whales. Caribou, polar bears, and whales. Jack took out his notebook and wrote. He wrote, the Arctic seal hunters wear seal skin. That's true. Arctic hunters actually wear steel skin.
You learned that?
From this book.
Okay, good. Okay, let's continue reading more.
Okay, so he was too cold to write anymore. He clenched his pack against his chest and blew on his fingers. He wished he were back home in bed. Morgan said someone was coming to meet us, said Annie. If they don't come too soon, we'll freeze to death, said Jack. It's going to get darker and colder. Shh, listen, said Annie. A howling sound came from the distance. Then more howling sounds and more. What's that? Said Jack.
Bless you.
They looked out the window. Snow was falling now. It was hard to see. The howling grew louder. It was mixed with yipping and yelping noises. Jack and Annie saw dark shapes coming through the snow. They seemed to be running toward the treehouse. Wolf, said Annie. Great, that's all we need, said Jack. We're freezing. And now a pack of wolves is coming for us. Jack pulled Annie into the corner of the treehouse. They huddled close together. The howling got louder and louder. It sounded as if the wolves were circling the treehouse. They whined and yelped. Jack couldn't stand it any longer. He grabbed the Arctic book. Maybe this can help us, he said. He searched for a picture of wolves. Oh, hi, said Annie. Dad looked up. He caught his breath.
Almost done with the chapter 2, huh?
A man was looking through the treehouse window. His face was surrounded by fur. It was the seal hunter from the Arctic book.
And what does he wear?
A seal skin.
Yes, you got it.
Chapter 3. Mush. Did you come with the wolves? Asked Annie. The seal hunter looked puzzled. Did Morgan send us to you, said Jack.
Send you to us.
Send you to us, said Jack. I had a dream. It means that you were in it, that you needed help. Annie smiled. Morgan sent dreams sometimes. She said, we came in Morgan's jail. She flies. It flies through time. Oh, brother, thought Jack. Who will believe that? The seal hunter smiled as he was not surprised at all. We do need help, said Jack. We're freezing.
That was good. All right, excuse me. Okay.
The seal hunter nodded. Then he left the window. He returned a moment later with two small perks. Carcass like his own. They were made of heavy dark skins with fur-trimmed hoods. He passed one to Jack and one to Annie. Thanks, said Jack and Annie. They put their perks on. Hooray, said Jack. It's for me, said Jack. They made a seal skin. Poor seal, said Annie. Don't think about it, said Jack. He pulled his hood up. His head and upper body were very shrunk now. Only his legs, hands, and feet were still freezing. Oh, thanks, said Jack.
Said Annie.
Said Annie. Jack looked up. The seal hunter was giving Annie a pair of fur pants. Then he handed a pair to Jack.
You need a break or keep reading?
I don't know.
About reading this chapter, yeah.
Okay,
Finish
just
up, yeah.
reading this
How
chapter.
many more page? Just few more pages.
Two
Four
more
more
pages.
Okay.
2 more pages.
Okay. Let's
2 more pages, then we're gonna
take a break.
end it.
Okay.
Thanks, said Jack. He quickly pulled the pants over his pajamas. Next, the steel hunter gave each of them a pair of fur boots and mittens. They took off the sneakers and pulled on the boots. He wiggled his frozen fingers into the warm mittens. I have a quick question, Jack said to the seal. Do you know the answer to this riddle? He opened his notebook and read I cover what's real and hide that's true.
What?
True. What's true? But sometimes I bring you the
Slow down.
The courage in you. What am I? The seal hunter shook his head. Come, he said.
Read again. Keep reading.
Come, he said to Jack and Annie. Then he disappeared. From the window. What are those wolves? What about the wolves out there? Jack called, but the steel hunter didn't answer. Jack grabbed the Arctic book and looked for the picture of a steel hunter. Then, when Jack found the picture, he smiled. The steel hunter was standing beside a dog sled Jackward. In cold weather, the steel hunters traveled. Dog sled suburban huskies often howl like wolves, and the dog controls the others, said Childwonders. Are sometimes made of frozen fish rolled in up in steel skin. Hey, Annie, they're not wolves, said Jack. He looked up. They were gone. Jack threw his notebook into his pack, but he was so fat and furry, his clothes that his backpack wouldn't. The backpack wouldn't fit. Jack loosened the shoulder straps and tried to put the backpack on, and it fit. Jack looked as if it's small one. That would be a tight fit. So Jack went out his head and barely squeezed to Jack. Fell into the snowy ground. The snow was still drifting down. The air was misty white. Jack heard barking and howling. Barking and howling. He moved carefully toward the north. At first he couldn't see the dog sled, but when he got closer, he counted 7 huskies. Siberian huskies. They had thick fur and big heads and pointy ears. The lead dog barked at him. Jack stopped. He was telling you to climb onto her, and she was standing on the back of the sled. The steel hunter stood next to her in the snow. Jack jumped into the sled next to Annie. The steel hunter cracked a long whip mush. He said the husky shouted. The huskies dashed off and rolled off snow above the snowy owl. And to be continued. So we're gonna continue it like tomorrow or something. So subscribe and hit that like button. See you next time. Bye.